Julio, what's on the menu for today?
We have an amazing 3 cocktails. The first one is going to be La Trova Old Fashioned. It's like a Cafcito Old Fashioned made with Woodford Reserve.
Awesome.
And then we have a mocktail. It's a Mojito mocktail. And we finish it up with a Mo Smash. Mo means Miami Open.
Hello everyone, welcome and bienvenidos. My name is Natalia Cardenas. I'm the Woodford Reserve brand ambassador. I'm joined today with 2 special guests. We have James Blake. James is a former tennis professional and the current director of the Miami Open, and Julio Cabrera. He is a world-renowned cantinero and the owner of Café La Trova.
Thank you very much, Natalia. I'm so excited to come together in celebration of Miami Latin Restaurant Weeks.
And together with the Miami Open and the Miami Dolphins, 20% of the proceeds are going to go to help the Miami Dolphins Food Relief Program.
So I'm ready. The first cocktail, La Trova Old Fashioned. It's a Cafecito syrup Old Fashioned. It's really good. And it's the old fashioned that represents all the flavors that are important in our culture in Cuba, and we want to make it in a cocktail like this one. So first, in a mixing glass, we want to place 1 ounce of Woodford Reserve bourbon.
The Woodford Reserve has over 212 flavors, so it's excellent, and the coffee is really going to accentuate the notes that are already found in the bourbon.
The first one I use is a bourbon. The second one is going to be a rye. Both Woodford Reserve, 1 rye, 1 bourbon.
The rye is great, especially with those chocolate bitters. What's going to come out and highlight is going to be those spice notes. So this is a perfect cocktail with some nice Cuban food and also a Cuban cigar maybe later.
Now we want to place 1/4 ounce of Cafecito syrup. That is nothing less than demerara syrup. It's brown sugar syrup with a little bit of coffee, espresso coffee inside that makes that flavor that is important to us. So 1/4. And now we add 2 kinds of bitters. Angostura bitters, it's a classic, and chocolate bitters. Both together with the Cafecito syrup makes an amazing flavor with the Woodford Reserve. So chocolate bitters, two dashes, and another 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Now we add the ice. And also the ice right here is a big ice cube. A good old fashioned always has to have a big ice cube inside. So we stir.
Beautiful. I'm excited.
And the garnish, we have 2 kinds of garnish. 1 orange peel that is pressed on top of the cocktail to release the oils on top. And we place the orange inside and a touch of fresh ground coffee. So we have coffee beans inside, just a touch inside, and we have Café La Trova Old Fashioned with Woodford Reserve, Cafecito syrup, and chocolate bitters.
Julio, that looks fantastic. What do we have next?
Oh, the mocktail. It's gonna be Mojito mocktail. Mojito is one of the most popular cocktails in the world and the most popular here in Miami. This one is a mocktail because a lot of people, they don't drink alcohol, and we have a kind of option for them. And at Miami Open, we're gonna have it too, the mocktail. We're gonna place like a 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, regular sugar. We don't use simple syrup, but you know, if you don't have this one, you can use simple syrup as well. So we have a 1/2 tablespoon, and then we place 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. So fresh squeezed lime juice is very important to have it fresh. So 3/4. And now because we have the sugar, not the syrup, we need to stir the sugar and the lime juice, you know, to dissolve the sugar.
Is that how they make it in Cuba, Julio?
Is this exactly the way we make it in Cuba. Now we want to place mint leaves. Some fresh mint leaves inside, 8-10 mint leaves. Here we're going tomato. Tomato to release all the flavors from the mint.
You can really smell it. It's amazing.
What do you think?
All that fresh citrus, the menthol coming from that mint.
So we have the lime, the sugar, and the mint. Now we're gonna add the ice. And we're gonna top it up with soda, sparkling water, like Topo Chico, that is really good. You can add club soda as well.
Yeah.
And now the integration. We need to stir the cocktail to integrate all the flavors that we have down here. So lime, sugar, and mint is going up. Now we're gonna garnish with a mint sprig that we smack.
Yep.
We smack to release the flavor as well, right?
Yeah, we like to wake up the mint. So you give it a little tap, again, to release that menthol. So as soon as you have the drink, it's a pop of mint.
And a stir, La Trova stir on the side. It's gonna be amazing. If you want to keep playing with the mint, you're gonna do it with the stir. You're gonna model and play with the mint, put it down in the bottom of the glass. So this one is the mocktail mojito. It's gonna be very refreshing, special for sports events, right?
Yes, especially for South Florida. It's very hot. You always want those refreshing drinks to cool you down. And what do we have for our number 3?
Most match, Miami Open Smash. That's gonna be the signature cocktail for this tournament.
Excellent. I heard it's made with gin. I'm excited.
Yeah, for gin, it's amazing. So in this typical glass for the tournament, we're gonna place 1.5 ounces of forged gin. That is really good. And then we add another 1.5 of blood orange juice. Very refreshing, very tropical. And then 1/2 ounce of Salerno. So we add ice, and now we top it up with Topo Chico again, with sparkling water. So it makes a refreshing long drink with tropical citrus flavor. So we stir for integration. And then the garnish, same, like orange peel.
Very fresh.
Very Miami, very Florida.
Beautiful.
We make it nice, and we put it right here. And the third cocktail is the Mo Smash, the signature cocktail for the Miami Open tournament.
Thank you so much again for this wonderful cocktails. Julio, tell me about La Trova.
La Trova is a concept I came up like 3 years ago. It's a traditional Cuban place when we combine everything that is important in our culture in Cuba, like classic Cuban cocktails, the cantinero style, the Cuban food, the coffee. We have a coffee shop, the cigars, and everything that is important for us. We wanted to have it here. Last year we were in the first 10 best new restaurant by GQ magazine. This year we are in the best bars in the country by Esquire magazine. We won Tales of the Cocktail Best Bar Team and Best American Bartender. And we also have this year one of the top 100 bars in the world.
Thank you so much again, and I'll see you soon for Latin Restaurant Week.
Thank you. Thank you very much. For me, it's been a pleasure, and I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you enjoy it too. Thank you very much.
All right, James. Well, you saw the man work his magic. Are you ready to reproduce these cocktails?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some training wheels sort of to kind of walk me through this. I'm definitely not a mixologist, so I'm gonna
For
try
sure.
to learn your craft a little bit as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm the mixology pro, or now whiskey pro, and I've heard you're the tennis pro, so I'm here to help you.
All right, perfect. So we're starting with the old fashioned, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. First step, what we got?
Perfect. You're halfway there. You got the glass out. You're gonna get your yari, which is where you're gonna make the cocktail. That's that beautiful etched next to the muddler.
There we go.
And so you're gonna chill it. So you're gonna add the ice first.
All right, perfect.
Oh wait, the big ice is gonna go for your glass. Perfect.
Good. All
Yep.
right.
And now we can start on the recipe.
Starts with the bourbon first, right?
Correct. So you have that beautiful shiny tool next to the jigger is gonna be, that's your measuring cup, right? That's your jigger. So that top part, if you fill it to the very tippity top, it's gonna be 1 ounce. So you're gonna put 1 ounce of bourbon.
All right. 1 ounce of bourbon.
You got it. Perfect. And now you're gonna do 1 ounce of the Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey.
Rye. All right. All right.
All right, now you need some bitters.
We got that. We got the aromatic and the chocolate.
Beautiful. So you're gonna do 2 dashes of each right in that mixing glass.
All right. 2 dashes. So 1, 2.
Perfect.
And
So while we're making cocktails, I have some questions about the Miami Open. When is it happening next?
so Miami Open is March 22nd to April 4th. I mean, it's such an exciting event for tennis fans. Of course, we got the greatest players in the world coming to play, but we also have tons of restaurants. We've got great events. We got music. We got so much culture in the atmosphere there, and just the feeling on site is amazing. So I'm so excited to get back to it.
Awesome. Okay, we're almost done with the cocktail. So now you need your, this is a Cafecito Old Fashioned, so I need your Cafecito syrup or your sweetener. What do you have for sweetener?
Sweetener. We got the coffee, right?
Yep.
All right.
For that, looks like that's a cold brew. You could just put a little bit, like half an ounce in there.
All right.
So usually, so that looks like it's probably just gonna be coffee. So you would add a sweetener. So like either sugar, or some people have Demerara, which is like a brown sugar syrup. Perfect. So you're gonna add, you're gonna add about a half an ounce of that syrup. So for those at home, simple syrup is exactly what it sounds like, very simple. So you usually heat up about a cup of water, and you can put like 2 cups of sugar. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. And then you let that cool, and it'll hold in your refrigerator for 3 weeks. So for ours, we added coffee to our simple syrup. So it's a coffee simple syrup. And now you're almost done. You're just gonna mix that up with the bar spoon. Perfect. About 20 revolutions. And now we're gonna get the strainer, and you're gonna strain over that brand new ice cube.
Right.
Ready. Beautiful.
Right. So I put one of the big ice cubes in the glass.
Correct.
All right. And then I put the strainer.
Yeah. Oh, the strainer goes on the big one. You're so close, so close, so good.
That's a rookie mistake there.
Perfect, beautiful. And then you just pour right over.
All right, we got ourselves a drink.
Yep. And then the last part, you're almost there. We're gonna garnish it with an orange peel. You got it? All right. So grab the orange by the north and south pole, so hold it like this, and then you can use your thumb to add a little pressure. Perfect. You're so close. There you go. I see you don't peel potatoes. Perfect. You got it. That's enough.
There we go.
So this part, you're gonna put orange side down over it, and you're gonna squeeze it in half. So it's like this, like pinch it, and you're gonna get the oils out over the glass.
Get the oils out over the glass. Okay.
Look, you got it. Perfect. You're doing it. All right, and then that's it. Drop it in there.
Drop it in.
Yep. And
Love
now
that.
you take a sip. Cheers.
That's probably the most complicated drink I've ever made, and I'm very satisfied.
Good, good, good. I'm glad. Okay, James, so next up, we're gonna do that mocktail mojito. So I live in Miami, so this is probably one of the most popular drinks. So for this one, the tools you're gonna need are your Collins glass, which is the large, yep.
This one?
Yep, that one will work. You can use that one. You're gonna need the muddler, which is that stick, yep. And the ingredients you're gonna use is the fresh lime juice, the granulated sugar, as well as the sparkling water of your choice. And then of course the biggest ingredient is fresh mint. So we're gonna squeeze, really what we're looking for is 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. So at home, that's gonna be basically about the amount of juice in 1 to 2 limes, depending on the size. And we're gonna squeeze the juice into your Collins glass.
All right, so we're starting with the lime juice?
Yeah.
All right.
So he's doing the hard way, guys, and that's squeezing it with your hand.
Yeah.
So, and that's okay. I've been there. And again, so the lime juice is really just gonna give you a little balance to your cocktail or your mocktail. So that acid is gonna balance off with the sweetness of the sugar, and then you're gonna have that refreshing water. Think of it like making a lemonade, right? All right, next you're gonna do a bar spoon of that brown sugar.
All right, the spoon of the sugar.
Yep, and this is my favorite part that Julio does. He'll grab the glass, because now you have those sugar granules, and you have that, and you swirl. You're doing it. Perfect. Mixology here, guys, 101.
There we go. I'm learning.
Boom. So when you're ready, you can set that down. We're gonna add the mint leaves. So you can do like 8. Yeah, just drop them right in the bottom. So have you ever used the muddler before in cocktail making?
I have to say no. I've not used the muddler. I mean, I've seen it used.
Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna lightly tap, and you're gonna press down and twist. Right? A little pressure and twist. Yeah. So what we're doing is expressing the oils, the menthol from those mint leaves to incorporate in that cocktail. Right?
All right.
And also if you had any stubborn sugar granules, you're breaking that down as well. It's helping you. And then we're gonna fill that with ice.
Fill this with ice.
Yep. And so now the next step is the last step. We're gonna grab that Topo Chico.
All right.
And you're gonna pour it in. So now the last step is you grab your spoon and you want to incorporate, because you see right now what happens is obviously the sparkling water is going to float on top of the rest of the ingredients. So you're just going to quickly, exactly mixing it up. You're doing perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think mine looks better, guys. What do you think?
I think yours looks a lot better, but definitely get points for that one.
All right, fantastic job on the mocktail mojito. So last but not least, we're actually gonna start with the Miami Open Smash. Have you ever had the Mo Smash?
So, I mean, I've been a player at the Miami Open many times. I've been a tournament director there. So I've always been working when I've been there. So I haven't had the chance to really just kind of kick back and have a smash. So this is gonna be my first chance. I'm excited. The first one I get to have is one that I'm making.
Great, so let's get started on this smash. So for this one, you can use like the same ice you used before, but you're gonna fill up the cup almost to full. And this one, we're gonna do 1.5 ounces. So that whole side is 2 ounces. So the 1.5 ounces is gonna be that first line inside. So we're using forged gin today. And then next is going to be 1.5 ounces of the blood orange syrup or juice that you have on hand.
The blood orange is definitely exciting. I'm excited to try that. So we got that in there now.
Perfect.
Okay, now.
So now we're gonna do the Salerna. That one, you're gonna do 1/2 ounce. So we're gonna flip the jigger again, and you're gonna do the very first or the very bottom line. So 1/2 ounce. Beautiful.
All right.
And so the last step is we're gonna fill it with club soda or the Topo Chico you have. And similar to the mojito, the last step is we're gonna mix it with a bar spoon just to incorporate all those ingredients. And then we're gonna garnish this with an orange peel like we did the old fashioned.
Okay, so now we'll see if I've learned anything on how to get the orange peel. If I can do it effectively the first time.
Perfect, beautiful.
Let's see. All right, get the orange.
Ta-da-da. Let's see. Oh, be careful. Oh, you got it, look at that.
Just gonna get better from where I was making all those rookie mistakes. Now, do I do the same thing? Fold it over and get the juice?
Yeah, hold it out, and then you're gonna turn like the orange side down, right? And you pinch it like a U. And so imagine like we're trying to get the express the citrus. Perfect. Cheers.
We got it. Cheers. My first Miami Open Smash.
Enjoy. All right, James. So looking at your 3 cocktails and the ones that Julio beautifully executed, how do you think you did?
Well, I mean, Julio's been in the business a little longer than me, but I feel like I'm getting better each day. So maybe after April 4th, I get a little more practice and I got some free time. I think this bartending business could be a future for me. What do you think?
I got a few friends in the biz. I think we could start you at bar back. I could use that height.
I got to work my way up. I'll pay my dues.
Yeah, and I definitely need to come see you in the Miami Open. I've never been.
We got to get you out. I mean, it's such an exciting event, and maybe this time I'll make you a Miami Open Smash. We can share a few in the stands there.
So James, thank you again so much for being a part of this. So you're the tournament director for the Miami Open. How exciting. Could you remind me, when is the Miami Open?
March 22nd to April 4th. We're very excited about being back. I'm going to be bigger and better than ever, hopefully in 2021. We're going to make it as safe and as much fun and much atmosphere as possible for all the fans.
And again, remember, Latin Restaurant Week is going to be held in Miami now to the 27th. Hope to see you there. Cheers.
Cheers.